Hello everybody, back again with another review. Today's review is going to be over the DC Multiverse Batman from Knightfall. So basically, this is the same figure as in the previous Knightfall Batman. The only difference is that instead of it being black and gray, it was blue and gray instead. Everything else is identical from what I know. So basically it's just a repaint depending on what version you want to get or both versions, depending upon your style and liking. For me, I decided to get both. I actually like the blue version. I thought the black version was cool as well. And as you can see, this one does come with two hands, but mine, unfortunately, when I received it, I didn't get it shipped to me. I actually got it in store, but the hands were loose in the packaging. Looks like the one tape kind of came up, so therefore the one hand fell out and then the other fell out, as in fell to the bottom. So they are in there, but they're just at the bottom, which you cannot see. Now that's enough rambling on. I found this one at Target. It was one of the easier figures to find during this wide release. So yeah, it was like one of the first figures I got along with the first appearance. And then I got the Azrael in Batman armor, red version, non-plat, as one of my first ones as well. So yeah, I received those, and basically they were the easiest ones to track down. And it is 12 plus, getting into it, just like every other figure. 22 moving parts there at the top on the tab. Moving here as a side, Batman black suit variant. So as you can see, the only difference is that it has black, which is shown by the black suit variant on the side from Knightfall once again. And then you got this artwork, which is just black and white. To me, really just seems like something they hurried up and threw on there for an artwork to have. Because yeah, I think everything pretty much aligns with the other Batman. Because I think this guy was present. I don't know who that is. I think the Riddler or Mad Hatter would be my guess. But yeah, pretty much, because I don't follow the comics. But yeah, it looks like they just threw something together, and it's kind of identical to the previous Knightfall Batman artwork chosen for the card. So yeah, that's cool to see. And then here on the side, DC Multiverse Batman, and then the QR code here at the bottom. And for those who may be searching, here is the actual barcode. So that being said, let's get right into this figure. Starting off, the first thing you're gonna get with this figure is the typical black display stand from McFarlane. So as you can see, with the DC logo, the 1 foot peg, and other than that, just plain black. So nothing else to see here, seeing it time and time again. Next thing you're gonna get is two additional hands, one for the right and one for the left. So the hand that comes with the left hand actually comes with an open hand to hold something, as you can see. So pretty much just the same thing, but for the right hand instead. So there it is. And then you get a fist hand for the left hand. So you get a right hand instead, or left hand, should I say, left hand included here, which is the fist, because the right hand comes with a fist already. So therefore you can replace it with the fist if you choose to do so. Just solid black, so nothing too exciting besides just different hand expressions. And then here, last but not least, is the card. So this one actually has round edges. I think most cards recently have been kind of sharp edges, but this one actually has round edges. So that's kind of different, to say the most. It's something I actually saw once I opened it up. But yeah, same art that you see on the back of the box. This guy's just kind of cut off, which is unfortunate. I wish sometimes they don't zoom in as much to really capture more of the detail in the artwork. But yeah, I may be the only one that cares this much about it. And then Batman black suit variant there at the bottom. And then once again, just real name Bruce Wayne. And then the read up of the typical Batman and kind of, I think, Knightfall, or may just be Batman in general. I wish they would just kind of explain more of the Knightfall story and how this suit for Batman, or just Batman in this storyline, really goes and what he does. I wish that it's pretty much what they did to be a lot better. And last but not least, the thing you're all here for. Actually, nope, not yet. Forgot. It as well comes with a batarang, just plain black, as you can see. Some, I guess, indents or kind of like texture going on here for the batarang, which is the same thing for the actual blue and gray version. Now, onto the reason you all are here is for the actual figure. So as you can see, same exact thing as the last Knightfall Batman. The only difference is the fact that it is everywhere that would be blue in the old version is now black. So yeah, other than that though, it's a very simple suit, very well done. I think that bat logo here is very, very nice and has great paint application to it. Not really smearing going on or anything of that nature. Just that nice clean look. And then the face sculpt as well. It's probably one of McFarlane's best, if not the best, when it comes to Batman. I think that's just amazing. Can really get the whole gesture down, what Batman's going for here. I think that's very, very great. Just that grin look. And other than that, pretty much you just get some texture here and there on the torso, as you can see, kind of like right here on the side. You know, his arms as well. And other than that, just kind of like the simplistic look. Nothing really going on in the back besides a little dump truck there, as you can see. May have to put parental advisory for this video now just because I said it, but oh well. But anyways, yeah, pretty simple look. Not much else to it. Really just goes along with the last Knightfall Batman. One thing though is that I know since this figure kind of released at the same time as the first appearance, many people said they wish the first appearance Batman actually used this buck or body mold in general. It really matched the source material. To me, yeah, it probably would have been better. Look like the first appearance is more skinny, so it probably would have made a little bit of a difference, but it's not like the biggest deal to me in general. But yeah. It may be one of the best bodies here to date, so I think that's why many wanted it as well for that figure. Considering how good it already is, it would have been better maybe with a different body mold that's more accurate to the source material and not as bulky looking. Now enough of that, let's get into the actual articulation. So as you can see, head can go side to side, no issue. And then when it comes to looking up, it's a little stiff there. So that may be something to get concerned about. Probably not. Most likely not. Not a big issue. Shouldn't be something of concern, actually, since it is just a newer figure. And then looking down, that's about all you can get. So just kind of like more of a straight on look, not much looking down there. And when it comes to the T-pose, there you go, no issue whatsoever. And when it comes to arm rotation, it's all there. And then you got the arm be able to move up and down there, so that's good to see. One thing though I think I didn't really like about the old or other Knightfall, not really old, but anyways, these flaps right here seems to be a little lacking. Seem like they don't really want to come out to cover really like areas like this. So I wish it maybe came out a little more than it does, or worked better. So that's my only complaint. And then you get a bicep cut here, full and perfect rotation. And then when it comes to the actual elbow, there you go, pretty good. And then when it comes to the actual wrist, be able to get it to go down quite a lot. No reason to really pose it like that unless he has a broken wrist and you're going along with some storyline like that. And then going up this much, once again, you probably won't really do it that way, but I guess it is good to see that it is great when it comes to articulation, and upper torso can rotate as well. And when it comes to ab crunch, go back quite a lot, no exposure on the insides really, unless you really look to the sides, but that's not really noticeable. So that's good to see. Sometimes some of these figures have gaps at the top when you do ab crunch, which is unfortunate, but this one is not apparent. When it comes to going forward, you get an ab crunch like this. So a little bit, but not too much as well. And then you can rotate the hips as well. And when it comes to the splits, diaper allows you to do so. Perfect splits. Then when it comes to the actual knee, let's see what it can do. There you go. And when it comes to the actual foot, side to side, no issue. Up and around, side to side, tilt, all there. And then when it comes to going up, and go up this much, go down this much. And then toe articulation, which is always flawless from McFarlane. Don't think I've had an issue with a single figure yet when it comes to the toe. Now, with that being said, let's get into my final thoughts. So what are my final thoughts on the black suit variant of Knightfall Batman? Overall, I think there's great paint application. There's not much difference from the other Knightfall Batman, so it's kind of hard for me to really give my overall thoughts. But also another addition is, just like the other Knightfall Batman, the Batarang is actually a good size. It's not super large compared to the hand or when it's in the hand, so that is great to see as well. And then that face sculpt is always fantastic, just the way it looks. Not much else could have been improved. The bat logo is applied very nicely as well. And overall, I think this figure is a great one. Sorry that it just got so blurry, but anyways, I think this one won't hurt you to pick up. I mean, yeah, it may be unnecessary to really get two versions of this figure, but for me, I think it is cool to have a black suit variant and just a regular blue suit variant, although I think the blue is kind of more cool because McFarlane has done less blue suit variant Batmans compared to black suit. So other than that, I think this figure is pretty much a 10 out of 10 from me. Don't know which one I gave, what rating I gave the other figure, but yeah, should be about the same based on the other figure in terms of rating. If not, then it would be the same rating for me as that figure to match it, because there's nothing really different from it. But that's going to wrap up with today's review. If you did like this review, please like, comment, subscribe down below. But until then, I'll see you in the next review. Enjoy collecting.